Hey guys. So I just want to, this will be a very quick video. I just want to pick up where we left off yesterday. I think a lot of people, what they started the spreadsheet, that's awesome. What you want to continue to do today is you want to continue to look at your calendar and plug in the correct dates when these bills are due. Okay, so I'm going to look at my spreadsheet yesterday and see what I haven't plugged in yet, because I showed you in the video yesterday. I think a lot of people just didn't do it, which is okay, because I asked you to just do as much as you could, and a lot of people just got started. Okay, so right now I'm going to look at the cell phone bill. Okay, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to student home, go to vendor selections, student home, vendor selections, right? And what I'm going to go to is I'm going to go to the cell phone bill. Now, this here tells me when the day of the month that the bill is generated. It's generated on the 24th. It's due 9 days after the due date, and there's a 1-day grace period. So I'm going to look back at my calendar. I'm going to say, okay, well, in February, we had the 24th is right here, okay? And it says there's a nine days after that the bill is generated, it's due, and there's a 1-day grace period. So essentially 10 days. So because the month end is weird, let's count it out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this bill was due the 6th. Okay, so you might not have paid it. You might want to pay it now. You really would want to have put it in by the 5th or the 3rd, since we're in school the 3rd, to ensure that you wouldn't get the late fee and it wouldn't come in after. But technically it's due the 6th. It needs to be processed by the 6th. But you would probably need to get the check in before then. And I should really double check that. So it's due the 6th. It's generated on the 24th and due the 6th. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to say that my credit card bill is going to be due the 6th, 3/6. Okay, and I'm glad I didn't do this one already. It's going to be due. Oh, you know what? Cell phone. I did it already. Right? I did it. Okay, bad one to pick. I did it already, though. See what I did? I put it right where it was due. It was due that day. Okay, let me do energy then. I guess I misread these columns. Okay, so I go back to vendor selections. Okay, I'm going to go back to vendor selections, and I'm going to go to my energy here, my utilities. Okay, and let's hope I didn't do this one already. I'm really hoping I didn't, but whatever if I did. So this is generated on the 10th. It's due 11 days after the day it's generated, and then there's a grace period of 2 days. So that's 13 days. So that would mean that, right? And I may have already done it. But if it's generated on the 10th, and there's 13 days after. Let's look at the calendar. That means in February it was generated here because our start date was here, and then it's due 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus a 2-day grace period, 12, 13, the 23rd. So it's due the 23rd. Let's see if I already plugged that in. I may have. So it's February 23rd. This is when that bill was initially due, and I didn't plug this one in. So that was the energy bill, the utilities. Okay, and I just need to check the amount. What was the amount that I needed to pay here? The amount that I needed to pay based on the plan that I chose was $65.25. So I'm going to plug that in right there. Okay, so this is to help you see, like, all right, well, I got to pay this at this point, but I really would pay it. Before. What did I say? $65.25 or something like that. I would pay it before that date, because if you don't, when was the actual period? 10, 21, 23. Did I get that right? I did. Okay, so I paid before then. Now this is just to help you see, like, a sort of overview of how much you're going to have in your account. Let me zoom out here a little bit. Let's do 75, and that's way too much. Let me zoom 100 here. Okay, so I'm going to zoom 100, and what I can see here is I can see how my balance is being affected by the different checks. Now, I don't have them all in, and it would be great within the next 2 days if you could get all these in, at least for the months of February and March, so you have a good perspective of what you're going to need to spend, and when you're going to get a paycheck too. Okay, so some people were seeing, like, oh no, I'm going to overdraw at this point. and that's okay. I mean, you're going to overdraw, and we're going to see if you can recover. One last thing is, and I just want to make this clear. I want to make it clear, right? Because it's really important, and no one was listening to me yesterday. So this is weird things about the credit card. Um, um, Credit card, and one weird thing is must stay below 500, or else you get charged. Okay, must stay below $500. The other thing is within the time period that they allot within the time period. Okay, and I'll show you in a second. You must pay at least $15. Okay, you must pay at least $15. I just want to aware you to this, so you don't get hit with another charge. So the credit card in and of itself has its own timeline, and the timeline is on the 9th, right? Then it's generated on the 9th. It's due 9 days after the billing statement, and then there's a grace period of 1. So when I look at my calendar here, right, I'm on February 9th, right? I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1 here. Okay, so I need to pay $15 at least by the 19th. Okay, if my balance is under 500, that's okay. But and what date did I just say? Damn it, 19th. Okay, 19th. So you could put in here by February 19th for the credit card, right? So by February 19th, I really needed to pay. February 19th here, I needed to pay at least $15. Okay, and then you'll fill out the other expenses as you go, because the credit card expenses are unexpected expenses, right? So that's 15 there. So you need to spend that within that time period, within the 9th and here, and then from this point on, right? So whenever they next generate the bill, which is going to be the statement day is the 9th, right? Again, so when they next generate this, right, it's going to be on March 9th, and that's today. So again, you have today to pay, today up until today's the 9th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would get the check in by tomorrow maybe, and then 10, I guess, on the 19th. So get it in by tomorrow for just $15. That's all you got to do. Okay, and then I could just, technically it's due I believe the 19th. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, it's due the 18th. So I could put that into my Excel spreadsheet. But I do. You need to know that I need to put that in so that the check will go through by that date, by the grace period date. So the 18th, that was 9 days. I guess it's the 19th. I could be wrong. I'm starting to lose it here. But where are we? Credit card right here, $15. I think it's the 19th, but you got to actually put it in before then, because remember there's a grace period. God damn it, we gotta go. By the way, I put this in the wrong cell. It should have been in the credit card cell, and I screwed that up. My bad. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so make sure you know these two things because they're important. You're gonna continue to get hit with overages if you don't factor this in. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.